Welcome to another benchmark. Today we are testing NBA 2K26 on GTX 1660 Super and Ryzen 7 7800X3D with 32GB of DDR5 RAM. Enjoy!
NBA, you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. From deep, SGA. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Now here's Nesmith. Got a piece of it. SGA with it.
Now, here's SGA. Pocket six. Fires from way outside. The Pacers pull it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Halliburton. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Toppin finds Halliburton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Well, Obi Toppin Clark has always been a guy that goes right at the rim.
Yeah, I think dunking was instilled in him at an early age because he does it in a variety of flavorful ways, if you will. His father was a street ball legend, and his college coach encouraged him to have that dunk-first mentality every chance he got.
And here's Halliburton. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by Nesmith.
3 points. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. Again, the Thunder score.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Nembhard with it, defended by Dort. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Fires at the elbow. Siakam's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really
We're looking forward to.
Oh my goodness, this was one I've had circled for sure, and the reason, two teams that executed a high level, and boy did they play at breakneck speed.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5. Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, Luke Dort really improved as a range shooter with the corner 3. Yes, sir.
Siakam, pass to Nembhard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back over to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Nembhard from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Dort. The rebound by Nembhard.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
So nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Toppin, and here's Neesmith. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
And here's Indiana now, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Halliburton, good.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
From deep, SGA. He drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Pacers, Thunder, up next. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. We'll be topping out there with Neesmith. And it's Siakam in at the center, locking down the middle. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
Halliburton for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Halliburton's got 6 points.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite-level offensive player.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And the Thunder, another 3.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now, here's Neesmith. Great open look there.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Here's SGA. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Holmgren with a screen on Nembhard. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren, takes a 3, and the Thunder another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man.
Off the bench.
Well, both benches utilize their reserves, and they go deep into that roster. A lot of production coming off the bench, and now it's going to be interesting to see, as they go at it, which bench unit is able to give their team the advantage.
And to have the right mentality coming off that bench, I mean, you got to be ready to go.
And I think the key is versatility. You've got to be able to check multiple boxes when you come off that bench for a good team.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Aaron Neesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Siakam in at the center, locking down the middle. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. A nice shot by Halliburton.
A pure-looking jumper right there. Halliburton has such confidence in his ability to score.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Toppin. Toppin a screen on George. Nembhard finds Toppin. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level.
Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Here's Halliburton. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here are the Thunder with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Outside, SGA launches it from deep. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Come on, man. If SGA is hitting that, it's good night.
Pass to Nesmith. Some nice passing by Indiana here. There's the triple. He shot that time, not on target.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
He's such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Halliburton for 3. Another miss by Halliburton. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Here's SGA, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on.
This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the center position. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
And Williams with the basket on the assist from Hartenstein.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Again, Halliburton missing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back over to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Nesmith.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
From deep, SGA. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Toppin outside. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. Here's the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. SGA, good.
Outside.
Matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. Halliburton, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams finds Hartenstein. SGA from outside. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Buries it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Thunder. And Doris Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
So it's the Thunder now, after Indiana gets the three. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. With talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the center, filling out the middle. Williams for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Pass to Halliburton. Toppin a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Toppin throws it down.
What a pass by Halliburton. He's so comfortable running the screen and roll. Excellent.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Nesmith. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
Here's Toppin, and Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Toppin. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot.
And it's Siakam in at the 5. Now here's Hartenstein. Pass to SGA. Puts up a deep 3. That shot missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Greg. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Halliburton. No good from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Holmgren finds Williams. Now Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. Knocks it down from distance.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Three-pointer, Halliburton. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Holmgren. Puts up a three, and he buries his first look.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game.
Want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin, and it's Nesmith in at the small forward. Now here's Nesmith. Siakam with it. Hartenstein covering. Here's the three, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. From deep three-point range, another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I spoke briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back over to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Outside, inside, in between, doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And the basket by Halliburton.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends. He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Williams from long range. And another three for Oklahoma City.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Here's Halliburton. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
From deep, SGA hits a three-pointer. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the three, small forward.
Come on, man. If SGA is hitting that, it's good night.
Pass to Siakam over Hartenstein. And the shot falls short that time.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
A deep three. And another three for Oklahoma City.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
Here's Halliburton. Siakam looking it over. Pass to Toppin. Takes the three. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
About a minute into this first quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. Chops one in from the wing.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's SGA. He's got 6. That three's off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster, it is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. Defensively, you have to stay connected.